And it's so deeply entrenched in us when I think, what does your mother look like? What did you do last summer? We qualitatively have this experience of we're calling something and somebody brings it to us and it shows up in our mind, but it's already there. The image of your mother, or some sort of video of splashing through the waves. These are recalled, and we sit and watch them, like sort of passively. But that's not what's actually happening. What's happening is we have this capability, we have this engine that's able, in the moment, to generate that image of your mother on command with the appropriate input. You say, hey, visual imagery system, give me an image of my mom, and it generates it in that moment. But that image doesn't exist anywhere in the system. It's not there. It's not in your brain. Even if I could completely decode your brain, unless I was able to run it with that input, the image isn't really there. And so memories in some ways aren't real. They're things that we kind of intuitively feel that they are. But at the same time, they're very real in the sense that we can generate them on demand. Sometimes these are memories that we cherish. These are things that we want to be able to pull out of our kind of mental time capsule and look at it again. And the idea isn't that your mom's face is forever lost and it isn't really there, it's an illusion. It's that the ability to generate that is what it means to remember what your mom's face is. Now you can picture your mother not just in a single kind of front facing, but picture her from the side, picture her making you breakfast as a little kid. You can do whatever you want with this because it has this kind of endless potentiation. Okay, thinking about it this way, thinking about memory this way, what if there are memories that I want to be able to generate later? And what does that look like? What does it mean to think of memory not as a storage retrieval process, but as a generative process? How does that change how we educate? If in fact what we're talking about is a much more continuous generative process, then there may be far more actual tools and points of intervention at our disposal than thinking about it simply in terms of cold storage and retrieval.